Hello, everybody. It is Sunday, the 24th of November. I want to talk about how following the way of Jesus will lead you to the knowledge of not the source, but a source. Again, he was connected to one specific thing. And we're all going toward the knowledge of that source, and we really should not go there. Right. Because, let's start from the beginning. The knowledge that was revealed to Jesus was actually knowing ourselves on a higher level, on the level of energy and vibration, which is the level on which that which is described as miracles in the Bible can occur, where we can affect reality above the material level. And again, that is not magic. That is not a fairy tale. We already know it in this world to a small extent. We already know it's real. We know it can happen. We know about energy healings. We know about intuition. We know about channeling. We know about far viewing, telepathy. All of those things have already been proven. Therefore, in this world. Therefore, they are real. They are part of this reality. A part that most of us are not aware of. But they are real. And if they are real in principle, it is only a question of how far can you take that and what can you do with that? How can you use that knowledge? That's the only question that is remaining. So Jesus had that knowledge, and he was precisely at that point. What do you do with that? What do you do with the knowledge? And again, with his disciples, they worked that knowledge in this world, in the healings and in all of those other things. Again, those are not fantasy stories. I would say that was an experienced reality. As I said, to a small amount, we know it already. We know it to be real. Yeah? And to say it doesn't happen is actually denial of reality. It does happen. It does happen in this world. To very small amounts, we're all experiencing one aspect or another of that. So, again, Jesus was stood at this point. What do you do with this knowledge? How shall it be used? What should it create? And then he went, honestly, beyond this world, beyond this reality, seeking something out there. And he bloody well found. He got connected to something. He was channeling something. Yeah? So again, how do you know what Jesus was doing? You know it through what was revealed to him. The book of the Revelation is where something is revealed. Again, revealed means it becomes an experienced reality here on earth. Through what was revealed to him in the book of the Revelation, you can see what he was looking for. Because seek and you shall find, ask and it shall be given. That was the knowledge that was given to him. The cube that the Bible chooses to call New Jerusalem. That is what was revealed to him. That was the source that he was connected to. Right. And again, the way there, the way to the knowledge of that source is the denial of self. Don't do according to your own knowing. Don't do according to your own knowing of good and bad. God forbids. Follow orders. Do as you're told, and it will take you to that place. Yeah? You're channeling a God, or whatever you want to call that thing. Bible calls it God. And you're suppressing your own knowing, and it will take you to the revelation of the source, the cube. We're all going there. The cube will be revealed to all. That's what the Bible, again, that is what the book of the Revelation says. The cube will be revealed to all. Now, first of all, Christians, please. Yeah? Oh, we're all going to New Jerusalem because the Bible tells us so. No, it doesn't. And the book of the Revelation clearly says, actually it has something like a blinking curse at the end. Do not dare change a word of that. That's what it says. Do not dare. So then the truth that is again revealed to you in the book of the Revelation, Christians, is that there will be 144,000. First of all, they are Hebrews. Yeah, they are of the 12 tribes. Are you a Hebrew? Of the 12 tribes. And the other thing is that they are elected, specially selected. They're trained to go into that thing. Are you that? So no, they will not know you. You are not asked. You were not invited to that party. You're not going in. And yet the Bible tells you clearly you are not going in. That's what it tells you. Right. So that is the outcome. And I'm looking at what is being taught in this world, and actually all ways seem to lead to that place. Everything. Whether it's spiritual or it's technocrats or Christians or religion, it all converges to that place. When they're all so spiritual going around saying, we must find the source. And then actually being idiotic enough to think that they're talking about the Creator as a whole, but which cannot be known. But you will find a source. You will know that source. Those that are saying, there's something influencing this is created by an artificial intelligence. It's an illusion created by an artificial intelligence. We must seek the truth of that. You're going there. Because that is clearly artificial. The cube, that is. Yeah? And when it says inside, there is no sun and there is no moon, but the light of God and His Son are, illuminating the inside of the cube. Well, if 2,000 years ago somebody was trying to describe artificial lighting, you might describe it in that way. It was God that illuminates the inside of the cube. He was probably looking at neon lights. So, technocrats, yeah, they're going there. Those that think that this is artificially created, they're going there. Those that are suppressing their own knowledge of, whatever they know as reality. Yeah, do away with the analytic mind. Don't trust your five senses. There is something else out there. They're going there. Those that say the Bible should be rewritten by AI, AI will rule. That's what they're going there. Everybody is going there. Yeah, and they may be shouting at each other. I've got the only truth. Yeah, you're all going to the same place. You're just looking at the truth from different angles, but you're all converging to the same point. That is where you're going. that we will be ruled over completely by that cube. Yeah? And those that say, oh, the Father of Jesus, he is all love and compassion. Again, there is the book. Have you read the book of the Revelation? Yeah? The Bible tells me God is all love and compassion. No, it doesn't. Nothing says love and compassion. He will take away all your tears. Yeah? And he will take away the pain. Yes. And that might, the way it's done, that might pass for compassion when you are a complete megalomaniac. Well, I'm a really compassionate megalomaniac. I take away all their pain. How? How do they take away your pain? Yeah? Again, you're trying to do it yourself already. I'm doing away with my lower nature. I'm doing away with all my negative emotions. Yeah? They will take you to a level of vibration where you cannot feel it anymore. And then you are above the knowledge of this world and you have lost the reasoning of a human being. You will have lost your humanity. You will have lost the knowledge of your own truth. And that is what that thing will do. I'm convinced of that. It will do that. It will take you to a higher vibration where you no longer know the truth. Because your negative emotions are the bringers of truth. They're the bringers of knowledge. The knowledge of danger, the knowledge of loss, the knowledge of injustice, justice. You will be above that. Somehow. They will vibrationally. As I say, if there will be a force coming from that cube, and probably a very high vibration, yes. And you will be swept up to being with God in that high vibration. And you will have lost all knowledge of good and bad. And then if you do no longer have that knowledge, then there is no conflict. The pain will have gone away. And that, as I said, in the mind of a megalomaniac, that might pass for compassion. I'm so compassionate, I just take away the knowledge from them. And then they will no longer feel the pain, because that's what that thing will do. Yeah? You do not want to be swept up to a higher vibration and trapped in that bandwidth of vibration. You want to be in your truth. And that means you know good and bad. Now, the last thing, not the last thing, but another thought I had was this idea that the AI will rewrite the Bible. The AI will rewrite the knowledge of the living God. Your book of life. The book of life of this earth that will be rewritten by an artificial intelligence or by technology. Again, I think that is what that cube is. So the knowledge of truth, of the living God, of this world, will be rewritten by that cube. And I think it will be doing it by exerting a very high vibrational force. The book of life in this part of the Creator that we call Earth. The book of life in this world is written by everything that has life in this world. There is not one that is writing the story. It is written by all consciousness that is here. Yeah, it's written by all. The story is written by all. Every level of consciousness. The mineral, the vegetative, the animal, and man are in corporation writing the story of this world. Not one. Again, that thought is alien to this world. The thought of just one is alien to this world. It is an alien cube that will write the story of this world according to, I would say, what serves them, not what serves all. That is what will happen. And as I said, we're all going there. We're coming from all different directions, but using different language, proclaiming we have different truths. We don't. We're all saying the same thing. We're all going to the same place. Now, again, when I said we need to first of all, go back to the pagan view of what this is and we're in. And I'm not, before anybody gets any stupid ideas that I'm talking about animal sacrifices and worshipping in high places and sacrificing children or whatever, absolutely not. Yeah? Not talking about that. We have actually evolved from that. Yeah, against the odds, we have actually evolved to a higher understanding of good and bad. Against the pressure from this indoctrination that was actually brutally spread throughout Europe and the world. The indoctrination of there's only one. Against the odds of that indoctrination, we have actually evolved to a greater understanding of good and bad, away from sacrifices and stuff like that. Which actually would, again, suggest to me there is something here that is stronger than the story of the one. So when I say pagan, I just mean away from the story of the one, back to the natural understanding of everything is made up of parts. Yeah? And that every part of this world gives to create the story of the whole. Every level of consciousness in corporation has always written the story of this world. And that is what we need to get back to, that understanding of many and away from the understanding of the one. And this is the last thing I want to say, and that is, if this should, God forbid, this should become a reality, that our eyes are opened to the truth of the source. And again, we are being given the knowledge of it, means it will become an experienced reality. That thing will actually hang there in the skies. And we're already being, again, conditioned from all different sides. I mean, the Christians will already accept that as the one source, as the Lord God itself, the creator of the universe and everything. Because they were already conditioned to think like that there is only one. So when that thing comes, it must be the creator of the universe and everything. That's what the conditioning into the thought of the one does. You know, that's what they're telling you. It created everything. And those that are going the way of, this is just an artificial thing and there is one thing that is creating everything, they're actually going to exactly the same place. Yeah? Oh no, we're not religious, no nothing, no, we're not. We just believe that there's one that created everything. But you believe in the same thing. And when that cube comes, you will believe it too. It has created this world. It has created the universe. It is the one true source of everything. You're already preaching that. that it is somewhere and you must seek it and you must find it. It's not. It's a lie. There is not just one that creates everything. Creation, the universe, is created by those that have their being in it, and that is all of them. Every little part contributes to the story of the whole. And this world is the depiction of that. The story is written by all. And I say that is, so then what do we do? This whole idea of seeking the source, yeah, the one, we really need to get out of that. Because if it is true, when you seek and you ask, you shall be given, then be careful what you ask about. Because it might just be given. I would not seek that. Jesus did seek that. That was his way. And what was revealed and what might be revealed to the world is only his source. Only his. Only one. There might be other sources out there. In fact, I think there are other sources. Others are connected to other sources. We all reveal them and yeah, the heavens will open, God knows what will come. So this idea of source outside of this world, source that is greater than everything and is the only one, forget it. That is actually what we should do. We should forget it. Absolutely forget it. Do not give the energy of your thoughts to anything out there, but see the truth here. And then you're going the other way, that is also in the New Testament. Continuously give to one another. Connect to one another. And that is not just human to human. That is human to animal, human to plant, human to the rock, if we can. So that would be the hardest, because that is the furthest removed from what we know, when we know ourselves. That is the way. That is the way. And as I said, that is again the way of the shaman, the way of the pagan. Knowledge of that which is here. That is already a part of the story. That is already contributing to the story of this world. This is what we need to understand to get it right. We need to understand the story that we're in here to act in it correctly without doing harm. This is the knowledge we need to have. It's the knowledge of this world on a higher level if we can. This is what we should connect to, not some God out there in a Borg cube. Try to connect to the trees. Try to connect to the animals. Go back the pagan way. And then we will have the knowledge that will help us to live in this world in peace, because and that is living in peace without giving away any part of ourselves, because we will need all of those parts. We will need to know about danger. We need to know about justice. We need to know when we are going wrong. Because that's what the negative emotions will tell you. You are going wrong. We need to know that if we want to live in peace with everything around us. We need to know if we're going wrong. And then potentially this world is paradise. It is so lush, it is so full of life, it is so full of things that would give to us. This could be heaven on earth. If we stop looking for something out there and then doing its will. because it wants to have dominion over this world. It wants to rule over. It will create us in their image, and we will do according to their will, even if we think it's bad and it's ours. We think our sins are as crimson as blood. It doesn't matter, because God will make it righteous. And if we do that, we've lost the plot. We really have lost the plot. This is where we have our being. This is the part of the Creator where we have our being. This is our home. This is our world. These are our brothers and sisters, the consciousnesses that are around us, that are part of the same story. This is where we belong. And it's time we acted according to it. Anyway, here folks, I leave it at that for today. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.